Hello and welcome back to my channel, the Rainbow Aura Angel. So it has been some time since I have posted. With the new year commencing, I'm going to post whenever I'm able to. I have started a new job, as well as focusing on this as well. So trying to find that balance. All right, so these are the three piles that you can choose from. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. If you're new to pick a card readings, you're going to pause the video and focus on which pile you're most drawn to. All right, you guys, let's get right into the reading. Hello and welcome, pile number 1. If you chose this pile, this is going to be your reading today. So this is the stone that you've chosen. And let's just pop it right here. And let's get right into your reading. All right. So I am going to give myself a moment to channel a message. So Spirit, what does pile number 1 need to hear? I'm hearing evacuation and manifestation. And it could be like ejecting from something or removing something from your life or being communicative with someone in your life that you might be disappointed in and kind of like ejecting yourself from the situation. Like you're pulling an ejection chute. You're pulling a emergency parachute, I'm hearing. I'm hearing you're letting people go, letting people kind of sit in their own mess, sit in their own doings. I'm hearing like while people are choosing, there's a lot of messages coming in, but I'm hearing while people are choosing hate or choosing negative aspects in their life or choosing the wrong choice, instead of falling down or going down with them, you're pulling that emergency chute. You're ejecting from the car. You're ejecting from, I'm hearing you might not be in the driver's seat with this person that you kind of had to remove yourself or take a step back from or let go. And you kind of like, okay, I'm going to get out at the next stop or the next red light because I don't want to keep going in this trajectory because it's like this car was supposed to take you to a destination and you're supposed to get there together, but then they started taking all these back roads and doing shady deals, and now you're like, I need to get out of this car because you're taking me in the wrong direction. And you removing yourself or taking a step back from this person, place, or thing is making you go in the right direction. Um it could have postponed what you've been trying to achieve, but now you're like, okay, I'm walking back. Even though it's going to take me longer, I'd rather walk back than stay in this car going in the wrong direction. So you surrounding yourself with positive people or even going in hermit mode and just kind of taking time for yourself is beneficial for you right now. Getting back in a routine, finding what you want to do and what makes you happy. And just because I'm hearing just because you've spoken the truth, a person might have gotten angry with you because of this, but it's you being authentic. And if you want to be authentic and that person doesn't agree with you, that's fine. And maybe that person, is being authentic and you don't agree with them, and that's okay. You don't have to have this big vendetta or argument or, fighting or whatever. You don't have to have like this argument or this big breakup or big friendship breakup or drama saga with the situation. It's just, okay, we don't agree. Now it's time to kind of do our own things and let each person be themselves. And understand that just because someone was being mean to you or someone was making you feel uncomfortable, you speaking your truth, that's okay for you to do. But if they want to do what they want to do, that's fine. But it doesn't affect you. You're not letting it affect you this time, collective. You're allowing things to just be. You're like, yes, that sucked that I'm not talking to this person anymore, but that was their decision. That wasn't your decision. You were honest. They had a reaction to you being honest because they didn't want to hear it, honestly. Honesty, honestly. But Now you're focused, you're driven, and you're not letting this kerfuffle or this argument stop you in your tracks. You're going to keep trekking forward and finding where you need to be because you're at peace now. You're unlearning things. You're learning that you can create your own life, your own routine, your own schedule, your own time management, and outside sources don't affect it anymore. You're just calm, more calm in a new environment, finally able to unlearn things, to calm down and go at your own pace. All right, so let's get your cards here, collective. What do we have for the collective spirit? Oh, this one flew out. Well, two of them flew out actually, but they fell on the ground. Let's get the first one. We have manifestation. Look at that. Let's read it. Be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. Now write it down on paper. Manifestation step 1. Yes, honesty is a very clear thing. See, look at this. You have the magic to create your own reality. And you being authentically and honestly yourself, look at all these quills here. It's like the money, you're not worried about the money anymore. Like there's a golden apple here as well. And you're not worried about where the money is coming from, where the abundance is coming from, because you know it is coming, because you're being authentic and you're trusting. And these gold roses have bloomed. You are in your blooming season. You are getting the fruits of your labor. It is here. You are creating what you want in this life and trusting. And you're not worried about where it's coming from. You just know it's coming. And it's coming in many forms. Like certain manifestations have started to commence in the 3D. And it's because you're trusting and knowing everything's going to be okay. You know, you have your legs crossed, you're in your fashion, you're in your solar plexus, healed inner child. Transitioning your inner child and your current self and your future self all into one. Being present in the moment and trusting. And like this wand, it's like a portal. It's like you're creating your own portal and you're kind of changing the trajectory of where you're going now by being authentic, spreading your wings. This is your blooming season. Like you have this crown here and you just know. Like you don't need to look around at all the where the abundance is coming from. You just know it is coming. And in that knowing, it is a beautiful energy in that knowing. And the other card that fell out was go outside. Interesting. Go outside. It's time to go outside. Tune in to the powerful peace of nature. Wherever you are and feel at one with your habitat. So yes. So it could be in the colder months right now, but I feel like you are still taking breaths of air. And what is she holding here? It looks like she's holding some like little flowers, and some of you could really want to forage in the forest right now when everything is dry. Maybe in the springtime when things are a little bit drier, you could forage and get some things for your altar. Maybe you have recently gotten some winter elements for your altar with the winter solstice and all that had just commenced. And you're creating a new altar, I'm hearing. I'm seeing like a lot of like the red theory where you like implement a little bit of red in between to kind of make everything pop. And you're really collecting things that are important and you're not over collecting. You're kind of just like getting what you need and not over consuming at this time. You're not like taking more than you need. And because you're being humble and you're like, okay, like I'm going to make sure everything is paid and all my bills are paid first and be smarter with my money this year. I'm hearing sobriety for some of you as well. Like you're really focusing on what matters and really honing in and saving money this year and trying your best to only use what is necessary. You're not over consuming, you're not overspending. You're just like, okay, I'm going to take what I need little by little, week by week, and I'm not going to overindulge this year. Especially this month, I'm hearing like you're not going to overindulge, you're not going to be, using any substances, you're not going to be focused on what you can consume, you're focused on what you can save. And you're not overtaking. Like, there's just something with being so humble with this situation. You're very humble with the situation. You're really taking the time to understand that a lot of things in life can be free. Happiness can be free, love can be free. Collecting things for your altar, you can just go outside and collect things. You don't have to buy things for your altar. You can connect with nature, bring those elements inside, and make manifestations out of these things, because you are manifesting by not overindulging, by not rushing things, by not rushing things, and by just being. You're not so worried about all the outside obstacles. You're just ready to be and be free. There is a lot of outside sources that didn't believe in this. And because you've kind of removed yourself and given yourself some time to hermit yourself and calm yourself, because you have done this, you're now more focused on these manifestations coming in and knowing that they're coming in, because you're doing what's best for you. You're not hurting anyone else in the process. You're just like, I'm going to be honest. And if people don't like that, that's okay. And you don't have to explain yourself to everyone. You don't have to do things the way other people do them. You're doing your own routine. You are the driver now. What I was channeling earlier is just like someone else was like trying to drive you in the wrong direction, and now you're the driver. Now you have a new car. And some of you could have bought a new car recently, and new car doesn't mean like, oh, it's a brand new car. It's like, it's my new car that I bought. It's new to me. It doesn't need to be this shiny thing. It's like you could have traded your car in for, something cheaper, and now your insurance is cheaper, your car payment's cheaper, and it's just easier. And that's okay. You're really detaching from materialistic things, and you're detaching from money. You're not like in a scarcity mindset. You just know things are coming, and you're trusting, and you're saving, and you're being frugal. You're not over consuming, and being frugal for a short period of time is going to make your future easier for you. Sacrificing this overconsumption is the best thing for you right now. And you not taking on other people's problems is a big thing. It's like someone else is going through a lot of things right now, and that's why you could have maybe had to take a step back. And for a lot of you, like, this could have been a friend that's going through lots of stuff, and you're like, well, but the thing is, this friend was probably going through a lot of things, or this person, or a family member. And when they were going through this, they were kind of like making it consume your life when it was their issues, and you were trying to be very supportive, and then in doing too much for this person, being overly supportive, they expected that always from you, and then when you took a step back, it made them angry, but they didn't communicate it. Instead, they were passive or ignoring you, or being rude or being disrespectful. And that's when you're like, okay, like, I've been nothing but a good friend, and now I need to take a step back because you're taking too much from me. And you're a very kind person, but right now you need to focus on yourself, because it is your season. This is your season. And whoever wants to come along with you and be respectful is great. But if people don't want to do that, sometimes things fall away for new things to come into your life. And it was 1717 as I was filming that. So 8, and then 16, which is 7. So 777. But let's get your next card here, collective. Spirit, what do they need to hear? Pile number 1. What do they... Oh, this card wants to come out. Ooh, this one is Wish wisely. Interesting. Use your wishes wisely to manifest your heart's desire and take practical steps toward making your dreams come true. There's a lot about throat chakra and authenticity here, and as well as the crown chakra, third eye as well. You are connecting to spirit in a new energy. You are connecting in a way that you haven't for a while. Like for some of you that are very spiritual, you used to do like a lot of self-care, a lot of self-care morning rituals or night rituals. And when you were doing these things, it was very good for your soul balancing the masculine and feminine. And now it is time to trust your wishes are coming true and take the steps in order for these to come true. And I'm hearing for a lot of you with these steps, you are not rushing. You're not on anyone else's time. You have your own routine, your own time management coming through. And you doing this is putting you at peace. You are enjoying what you do. You're no longer rushing and panicking. You're like, oh, I got to put laundry away. And it makes you happy to do this. Everything that is making your home be more comfortable is making you happy. And you're doing it at your own pace. And because you're doing it at your own pace, things are going to start coming in at a correct pace because of this balance. You're wishing for things to come in, but you are the wish fulfillment. You have come so far, collective. And with you coming this far, you've kind of found the key to your own reality and how to manifest in a calm way, not holding on to things, just letting it go. You're really detaching from physical items and materialistic items and money, and like you're detaching. And when I mean you're detaching, I'm meaning that you're not in this sense of control about it anymore. You just know it's coming and you trust in that. And you like she's holding her heart like, and she is, I can't tell if she's closing her eyes. I think she is. But it's like you're trusting in your heart and speaking your truth, being your authentic self. And from doing this, the wishes are coming in and you can't really see it, but it is there and it is you creating this. You have the light. You have the energy to do this. And choosing yourself and following your intuition is really helping with this situation, okay? Let's get your next card here. Okay, we have, of course, find balance. Find the balance between your work, rest, and playtime, and you'll have more energy, harmony, and productivity in your life. Take a power nap. Yes, so finding that balance, and like, look, she's enjoying doing things. Like, she's enjoying doing art again. There's a little golden flower in her hair, and there we have a necklace that she's wearing, a pendant. And there's just a source of energy that is coming through here where you are enjoying doing things again. You're not in a fight or flight mode. You're not in a rush or panic mode. You're literally just finding balance, doing things that you love, also finding a balance in work. And it's like you're going to work and then detaching once you're gone. Once you're not at work anymore, you detach. You don't think about it. You don't get too overconsumed in it. You're not doing overconsumption anymore with anything. You're finding balance, being calm, and doing things in your own routine. And it's a very beautiful energy. And look at this candle, looks just like this little pink candle right here. That's kind of funny. But yeah, you're having self-love. You're really giving yourself time for cherishing yourself, finding balance, doing things you love and not rushing and not feeling forced to do so. I'm hearing for a lot of you, you could have like really been stressed out like in your past relationships or past family situations or past friendships where you just like feel like you have to do everything for this person. And now you've unlearned this. You've unlearned this. And now you're really implementing things and detaching from things and finding a new flow of energy. It is a new flow, a new balance, and you finding this balance is making your manifestations come in little by little. And it's like, you're not going to see it coming. It's just going to be here all of a sudden. Like, that's what I'm hearing. It's not going to be like, oh, there's a little bit of this and oh, there's a little bit of that. It's like, boom, manifestation came in all of a sudden. Then you go and do something else that's calm. Boom, another manifestation comes in. And it's very interesting because you not rushing and holding on and trying to control everything is what is making the manifestations come through. And I'm hearing for some of you could have OCD or ADHD, and you could have both of that, and it could be very contradicting to each other, where it's like you want everything to be perfect with your OCD, but your ADHD, you forget to do things, or like you do like half a task and you're like, okay, I'm going to do that later because I want it to be perfect. And that's okay. And you're kind of learning to maneuver this. You're learning to maneuver this in a way where you're not fight or flight, and you're not beating yourself up for not doing things in a timely manner, because it's your own time management. It doesn't need to be someone else's. And I'm hearing you're unlearning someone, like a past relationship or a friendship or a family ship, where someone always wanted you to be on their schedule and make sure things were good for them and worked for their schedule and like their time management, even though they were hurting you in the process. But now it is your time, and you don't need to feel bad about it anymore. You don't have someone over you being like, when is this going to be done? When's that going to happen? When's this going to happen? You're just being and finding that balance. And then all of a sudden, everything's getting done in an actually faster, timely manner because you're not rushing and you don't feel the pressure. Because sometimes when you're rushing or feel pressure, you do things slower because you're not doing them as productively as you could have been because you're rushing. So now that you're not rushing, you're finding that balance and finding that flow, and it's a beautiful energy. And let's get your last card here, collective. Let's get your last card. Oh, this one flew out. This one says, look in a book. Whatever your question right now, you'll find the answer in a book. The words you find will bring the insight you seek. Yeah, and just like going outside and reading in the spring, it's like this fairy dust is making you fly. It's like, I do believe in fairies. I do. And it's like you believing and knowing that things are coming in and detaching from all these materialistic items and connecting with nature, connecting with yourself is bringing this prosperity in. Your guides are with you. They're watching you. They're looking out for you. And there's a little bird here, a little green bird. And as you know, birds are a sign of manifestation. Usually 2 birds are a sign of manifestations in this collective. I just want to see what else is in this card here. Yeah. There's a green bird, a little snail, mushrooms, and the light is prevailing. The light is prevailing and shining. There could be the sun. Something with the sun card could be very significant for you. And it's like, even on the darkest of days, you get to see the sun. Things are shining on you. People see you and they're like, this person is important. This person is meant to do great things. And you're seeing yourself in a new light for the first time. And you've had spiritual awakenings before, but this one is different. It's more of a knowing and not rushing and unlearning panic, fight, or flight. You are safe now, collective. You're safe to be yourself, and you don't need to feel bad about being honest. And I think like usually you'd react and like right away, you like your old self, you would react a lot. Like as soon as someone said something to you, you'd be like, well, don't talk to me then, like I'm done. But now it's like you're learning how to communicate in a more positive way, in a way that is healthy for you. And you don't need to attack people. You don't need to yell at people. You don't need to say mean things to people. You just are honest. And sometimes people don't want to hear that honesty, and that's okay. Because right now, it's not about other people, it's about your chapter. And you releasing, letting go of people is allowing you to find yourself right now. This is your season. This is the year of the horse, and this is a timeless reading. But the dog days are over. Can you hear the horses coming? Here I come. 2828 as I was filming that. But I am sending you love, collective, because your manifestations are coming in. The balance is flowing. You know your wishes are coming true and taking those steps to make them implemented in your life because you've let go of all this other noise in the background and let go of the trying to hold on to things and the fight or flight and panicking. Like, you are safe to be yourself now, collective. You are safe, you are sound, and you are profound. And this light is coming in and your manifestations are coming in. You are learning so much in this season, and you are so divinely blessed, collective. All right, so I'm sending you so much love, so much light. I will see you in the next reading. Thank you so much. Bye. Hello and welcome back to my channel, Collective Pile number 2. All right, so today we are going to be getting into your reading today. This is the crystal that you have chosen. Beautiful crystal. And I'm just going to pop that right here for you guys. All right, so I'm going to give myself a moment to channel a message for this collective. Give me one moment. Spirit, what does this collective need to hear? I'm hearing perseverance, detox, chicken pox. I don't know why. I'm hearing chicken pox or something about the skin, something about healing your skin. A lot of self-care might be needed. Energetic flow, layers. And then I'm hearing ogres are like onions. Okay. And I'm hearing a little bit of fear is in you right now. There's a lot of layers you're trying to break through, trying to heal from, trying to understand. It's a little bit of a messy energy, but we need to work through that energy. So let's see what Spirit has to say for you guys and what advice they have. All right, so what does Spirit want you to work through? Spirit, how can we help this messy energy of layers that we need to break through? And I am hearing for a lot of you, you could have had like a skin issue, or like you could have moved somewhere recently. You could have moved somewhere recently where, you know, the water's a little bit of a different, like there could be hard water there in your skin, or your hair could be having reactions to this water. And you're trying to find like a balance of like how to heal your skin. And I do think a lot of self-care is needed to get through these layers and break the barriers. Get through these layers of skin. I'm hearing like exfoliate, and I'm hearing exfoliating your energy too, like cleansing your energy. And like a lot of the time, spiritual, it's like godly. I think I heard this on SpongeBob before, honestly, but cleanliness is next to godliness. And you taking the time to give yourself self-care and that energy and listen to frequencies while you are exfoliating and cleaning your body and, you know, lotioning your body and listening to frequencies, imagining positive things as you do so, it will be very beneficial for your health and your spiritual health. Okay, we have a few cards here. Let's just get this bottom one and we'll get the other ones later. We have the tear. Okay. So a lot of you could feel like you're in a very stressful, dark place, and you could have been very emotional lately. And This could be to do with finances. You could have been very overwhelmed with finances, and you're looking at things from a different perspective of stress, and you're kind of trying to you're trying to get through everything right now. You're really, really trying, but you've been in a dark place and felt very alone. And with this, it's like this tier is green, which is your heart chakra, and yellow, which is your solar plexus. So this could be to do with your inner child, like something with healing your self-worth, inner child, and taking the time to really do self-care on yourself, as well as your heart chakra. Like, you need to work on loving yourself, because yes, there's darkness, but there's always a way out, and there's always a light in the darkness. And without darkness, there would be no light. So you are in an ebb and flow right now of energy, and you might be in a darker time right now, very stressful, and like trying to see the light, but it's very difficult. But you will prevail, all right? You will prevail, but you really need to do self-care. You really need to take care of yourself, because I'm hearing for a lot of you have been forgetting yourself. You've been kind of doing everything for everyone else around you, and then now you're in this predicament. We do have the heart crystal here as well, and this is the heart chakra, and it's just like something with cleansing your heart. And you have been doing too much for other people, and now you're kind of in a predicament where you're doing everything for everyone else but nothing for yourself, and you need to find that balance, collective. You need to find ways to love yourself, and it doesn't always have to be a physical concept. It could be meditating more and visualizing positive things, or having positive affirmations on your phone. If you do have an iPhone, I know there is a setting where you can change your background every hour. So you can go on Pinterest or Google, whatever, get some images for your phone, change them. So every hour you have a positive affirmation, or, a manifestation you're wishing to achieve on your phone. And it's just motivational, and it'll be better for your mental health. There's a big thing with mental health here, and loving yourself more and healing your inner child. And you will get to the other side. It's just a hard time right now, collective, all right? Let's see how we can fix these layers, break down these walls brick by brick, and find the center, find the softness, because you deserve that softness. You've always had to have a hard exterior, collective, always had to take care of everyone, mother yourself. Your parents could have been very absent in your life, and or hurtful. The people that were around you, family, could have been very hurtful or just say snide things. And now you're at a time in your life where you're like, enough. I don't want to hear this stuff anymore. I don't want to be picked on anymore. And if I have to remove myself from certain situations, I will. And that's okay. You don't have to be mean to anyone. You could just be like, hey, I need some time for myself. And if people don't understand that, that's not your problem. And let's see what other cards we have. Spirit, what do they need to break through these layers? Get to a softer side of themselves. Softer side of themselves, Spirit. Okay, this one wants to come out. The fault line. Interesting. So yeah, I'm hearing that there's just like, you need to crawl out of this dark place you've been in. I feel like there's been a lot of heartbreak in your life, and I feel like you've been hurt a lot. I'm hearing that many people that are supposed to be your protectors have kind of left you abandoned. And I'm getting a really sad feeling in my gut. This could also be the skin. This looks like a skin, like you could have been hurt. Trigger warning. This could also be something with your skin, something with ABUSE. And if you're dealing with this, collective, I'm very sorry that you've been dealing with this. And I think that you've been in this dark place for way too long, and it is time to emerge from this and heal these wounds. It is time to heal the dryness, heal the wounds, heal the dark places. And it is not your fault. I'm hearing like people have always tried to make things your fault, like, oh, they did this to me, or oh, they did that to me. But it's like, why did I remove myself? Did those people tell you why I did what I did? Or did they just tell you that I left? Did they just tell you that I didn't want to be around them anymore? Did they just tell you I don't want them in my life anymore? But they didn't tell you, oh, those people, that they hurt you emotionally, physically. Manipulation. I'm hearing a lot of manipulation and like, it's your fault. You did this. You always do this to people. But it's like, no, you've just started sticking up for yourself, and it's a very hard thing to do. And with this sticking up for yourself, it is time to heal yourself internally and externally. And this has been a very hard time for you, but it is time to come and emerge out of the earth and get into a nicer place for your soul. Get into a nicer place for your soul. It's not your fault that these people have been mean to you, collective. This is their own thing going on. And it is time to cleanse this energy. Crying out all the emotions is okay, because then you can start fresh. There's something here with cleansing your heart emotionally and really healing your inner child, and not letting people tell you it's your fault anymore, because it's not. It takes two, okay? And maybe you have done things in the past that have upset other people, but it does take two people to have a situation. And this other person has been really hurting you internally, breaking your heart. And this could have been like a loss of a friendship, a loss of a family member. And when I say loss, this could actually been someone passing away, or you needing to step back from this person, okay? And in doing so, it'll be a healing journey for you. But at first, it's going to be a long journey of healing. It's not going to be easy. And after removing toxic people from your life, or a loss of someone in your life, sometimes things feel, everything's broken, everything's not where it should be. But you are mending these wounds. You're mending this spiritual torment. I'm hearing this spiritual torment. Like, no more of this. No more of this. It is not your fault. And I'm hearing a very yelling, like I'm hearing spirit like yelling almost, but in a way where it's like, you are not to blame. It is not your fault. You did not do this. And I'm hearing that someone was trying to blame you for their own doing, or for something else happening that had nothing to do with you. That is not your fault, collective. That is not your fault. Let's see what else Spirit has for collective. What do we need? Okay, see? This one came out here. It flew out. We have the bridge. Look at that. See, after all of this, this is what's coming in. Aligned chakras. You are bridging the gap from darkness to light. It'll be smooth waters. You are healing and receiving light energy from your angels. I'm also hearing someone that has passed away is sending you light through the situation, and you're really, really trying to heal your inner child. It's like a child's hand going into an adult's hand, and this is healing your inner child, healing you. You are going to receive. Yes, it was a very dark time, but smooth water and light will prevail. And you're going to receive things. You're going to receive energies little by little, where you're very confused. Like, you're going to see signs. I'm hearing 111, 222, 888, 777. And there's something here with you healing these energetic breaks. Like someone, the detachment from people going away in any sense really broke you down. And after this breaking down energy, it's like it's like a flat line of energy. It's like everything is broken and crumbled. It's like the tower. And now you're going to build a new tower. You're building layer by layer. You broke down all these bricks, broke down into the core, felt the emotions, cried out all the emotions, and now it is time to build a new castle for yourself. And if you have to do it by yourself, you will, because you'd rather do it by yourself and with your angels, so no one can take this away from you. You are meant to do something great. Yes, you've been hurt, betrayed, talked down to, and been treated unfairly, but your karma will come in with new, light, bright energy. It'll not be fight or flight anymore. It's going to be, I'm going to build myself back up because that is what I deserve. Let's get your other card here, collective. Spirit, what do we have for the collective? Oh, okay. Ooh, look what we got. All right, we have the siren, and look at that. Grounding yourself. You are building the walls from the ground up. Red is the root chakra. You're going to build it from the roots, from the sea. You're going deeper than earth. You're going to go down to the sea and see who you're meant to be, honestly. It's like these roots are growing into the sea and growing up through the ground, and you're building something no one can take away from you with self-love and connection to the divine. You are going to be just fine. Like, I'm hearing all this trials and tribulations and darkness and stress. You have broken free from this now. Things have fallen where they may. You've released certain things. Yes, it was hard. Yes, it was hurtful. But now, because you've released this, new things are coming in, and you're bringing this from the ground up. And this castle is going to be bigger than ever. This manifestation is going to be bigger than ever because you went through this. This has served a purpose in your life. All this hurt, all this heartbreak has served a purpose in your life, and you're going to begin to see why things happened the way they did. Because some people were not meant to be in your energy when this manifestation comes in. Truly, some people were not meant to be, because when these people fell out of your life, new things are going to come in, and sometimes you need this energy, this new energy to come through, ground yourself, fall apart for new things to come together. What do we have, Spirit? What other messages do we have? Oh, interesting. We have, okay, these two want to come out, so I'm going to read this one first. We have the box. Look inside the box. And this is reminding me of a pyramid, honestly, like a pyramid. If you're looking at this from a 3D rather than a 2D, I feel like this is a pyramid and you're building this. It's going to be layer by layer. You're going outside of the box. You are transmuting all of the pain, all of the light, everything that is sent your way, transmuting it and building this castle, building this pyramid, connection to the divine. The root chakra first is the first step. And each layer that you go up, no one will be able to stop you, and you're going to be very protected. You're learning how to transmute energy, and all this darkness, all this stress is pushing you through a portal. And this looks like a portal too, like a box portal. It's like your trajectory is going through and you're also building up. It's very interesting with this 5D element. If you were looking at the 5D of this, very interesting. Layer by layer, brick by brick, you're building your castle. You're building a pyramid. Some of you could have ancestors from Egypt, if you resonate with that. If not, take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. But there's good energy here. And I love the layers thing. It's like you have been broken and now you're building from the ground up. You're laying the foundation. You're cleansing your heart. You are manifesting. You are building things up. The tower has fell down and now it is time for your new chapter. And this is the next card. The village. Yeah, you know what? I'm hearing like you're on this other side of this mountain. It's like you were here before. You had an empty cup. People were always trying to take from you. and bring you in the wrong direction and, hide the steps from you. Like, look at all these like bushes and things like that and grass or whatever, and there's like a booby trap there. And you have seen the trap now, and you're going around it, and you're over the mountain. You have climbed the mountain for so long, and this manifestation's on the other side. This love, this self-healing, this inner child healing, self-love, self-worth. You're finding it on the other side after all these trials and tribulations and sticks in your way and booby traps in your way, all this stuff. It's an illusion. People wanted to give you an illusion that you were so far away from this, but you are not. You are just as so and close to it. You don't know when it's going to come, but it is time to rebuild what you need. All right, and I'm going to take the bottom card here. Oh my goodness, amazing. The heart. You are healing your heart. Look at that. Oh my goodness. With this heart, I want to cry, honestly. Like, you have came across all these weeds and booby traps and all this stuff, and now you're on the other side. You're connecting. Like, you have a soulmate. You have or a soul tribe, like someone that's helping you row to the other side of this new journey. Your heart is healing. The flowers are commencing out of the weeds that someone tried to stop you with. Now you see clearly. You could have had a vision many years ago of your soulmate, and now it is coming into fruition. It's coming into reality through the weeds, through the darkness, through everything. All these roots that you have built, the flowers are coming through. It could have been very messy vines. I'm hearing like the Lion King, like when Simba's running through all the vines and then he gets to Hakuna Matata. You're healing your heart, and all the energy is coming through, and you're right where you're meant to be. Lightness is prevailing. They tried to stop you, and I'm hearing like someone, the darkness, did not want you to hear this message today. They really didn't. And I'm hearing like 31. If you turn 31, this is when your manifestation is coming in, or 31 days, or 31 months. It all depends, but I am hearing the age of 31. Okay? The heart is healing, self-love, self-care. There we are. Beautiful. I'm so glad I took that bottom card. All right, collective, that is all I have for you today. I'm sending you so much love. This is a very difficult time you've been through, but now is the time to rebuild and get what you deserve. You are the siren. You walk into a room and people know you're meant for great things, and that's why people try to stop you. But it is now your time to shine, to be divine. Light is prevailing. You are on the right track. All right, I'm sending you so much love, so much light, and you got this, collective. Keep building brick by brick, layer by layer, and take some time for self-love, self-healing. Put some lotion on, listen to some frequencies, do some self-care. I'm hearing feet, so if your feet are really dry right now, maybe like take some time to put on some socks, some lotion, or oil or something, just to kind of cleanse your feet. Especially if you've been working a lot and doing a lot of work, it is time to heal your energy internally and externally. Good things are coming. It is time to prevail. All right. Sending you love, sending you light, and I'll see you in the next message. Bye now. Hello and welcome, pile number 3. If you chose this pile today, this is going to be your reading. This is the crystal you have chosen. It's a little cat, little white cat. Cats could be significant for you. You could own a cat. You could have a Maine Coon. You could have a tuxedo cat or a little white fluffy cat. Also, I'm hearing black cats. Even though this is a white cat crystal, we love black cat energy here. All right. So I am going to have a little channeled message first. So I'm going to ask the divine, ask spirit, what messages you need to hear today. So let's get right into it. Okay, I'm hearing spirit screaming abundance, 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 like multiple times in a row. I'm hearing eggs. I'm hearing scrambled eggs. Um, Very interesting. I'm hearing like a hot sauce on the side, or like the chili garlic sauce that like people can get. You've been implementing a lot of healthy food choices, eating proteins. I'm hearing tofu puff, tofu, eggs, also some meat, like a sliced meat, maybe hot pot. If some of you know what hot pot is, it's a very delicious, very healthy. Many soups you're making, just healthy turmeric, ginger, garlic. A little message I am hearing: if you're putting garlic in your food and you have a sensitive stomach, put some ginger in there to kind of balance that out so you don't get an upset stomach, because ginger will aid your stomach with pain and that sort of thing. But always make sure to listen to your own body and that kind of element with everything. All right. Um, so I'm hearing abundance, abundance, abundance in all forms, in all forms. And I'm hearing labradite, the crystal. It's like kind of like the labradite. It's like you have to shift it in a certain way to see the light. And I feel like you're learning how to look at things from a different perspective in order to achieve what you want. Abundance in all forms. All right, let's get your cards. Okay, let's get your cards. Spirit, what do we have for collective? Oh, okay, that one flew out. I will get the bottom one of that. Okay, well, this one wants to come out, so I'm going to put that one out, and I'm going to put the bottom one out first, because I don't want it to be too crazy. All right, let's do this one first. We have, don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? So yes, there could be outside sources that are trying to stop you from seeing your third eye, but in your dreams, you're seeing things prevail. Like you could have had a dream last night where you could have been a little bit confused with like a situation that's going on with you and a friend, or you and a family member, or a workplace, I'm hearing, but your third eye is showing you in your dreams what is the truth of the reality. If these people care about you, if they don't, because I'm hearing like with dreams always show you what you need to see, or dreams, you could be very psychic, and in your dreams come into reality a lot of the time. And with these dreams, you recently had an awakening, and you're able to see people's true intentions before knowing it in the 3D. And you could have already realized it and trusted your intuition in the 3D. And in the 5D, now it is just confirmation that you're receiving in your dreams. You are prevailing. Your intuition is so strong right now. It's like there is mountains around you, and there's mist around you. You're not able to see certain things, but that is for a purpose, because your dreams are showing you confirmation of your intuition. You don't need to see everything, and you don't need to dim your light to fit in. You don't need to pretend to be someone else to make other people feel better. It's better to express yourself and communicate truthfully and honestly of what you need in life right now. Because I'm hearing like this abundance in all forms is coming in because you're trusting your intuition. You're moving with intention and going with the flow that you're trusting. You're listening to your gut. Your gut is your second brain. If you've ever been on Netflix and watched How to Hack Your Health, all about your gut, that is a very good information for you to receive. And with that, I'm hearing that maybe some of you do need to work on your gut and listen to your gut, because your gut is your second brain. Your intuition sends signals to your brain because your gut is your second brain. Like if you're ever about to eat like a donut, like this is the thing, if you're ever about to eat a donut and your brain is like, don't eat that donut, don't eat that donut, don't eat that donut, that is literally your gut sending messages to your brain that your stomach's gonna hurt after, because your gut knows what's good for it. And just like intuition, it's like listen to your gut because you know what's best for you. And then you get confirmations after these situations happen. All right, let's get your other card here. We have birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. See, the dreams are coming up again. There's all these rocks, all these things around you. but you're making a grid for your soul. You're making a protection grid. You're transmuting energy. Your aura is huge, and your spirit guides are watching you. So proud of you right now. I'm hearing like rainbow aura angel, because this is the channel, and there's this like rainbow around here. It's like a hue, and you're following your true north star, what your purpose is. You're connecting to the astral. See the lines. You could have had a vision of being a tree connecting to other lights, and it's like you shining your light, you shining your authentic light connects you to the astrals, to the 3D, to the 5D. You are reflecting your 5D into your 3D now by listening to your dreams, listening to your intuition, shining your light, not apologizing for being honest. Honesty is a key to communication, and if people don't want to communicate with you, that's okay, because this is your time to shine. Your ancestors, your star seeds, they're watching you and they're so proud of you, and they're coming in closer. They're watching you. They're connecting so well to you. Divinely connected, beautifully connected. Your energy, I'm hearing your energy cannot be effed with. I'm hearing your energy cannot be effed with, honestly. And I'm hearing like you don't need to see it to believe it. You just believe it and you know. And you just knowing is causing you to be in the right track, the right path. You could be blind, but you know the path is there. Okay, let's get your next card here. Oh my goodness, this one flung out. So we have Inner Temple Devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. Yes, you're the pillar of light. You are connecting with your highest self and your current self and your inner child. You're walking up these steps and being connected to your true north. Look at that. You're being connected to your true north, and you're growing, and you're seeing the prosperity come through, and your eyes are closed. Your eyes are closed, but you're so trusting. Your light is shining, and you're right on the path you're meant to be. It's like this path is this path is already set for you. It's you just trusting. You're like, yep, I know the path is there. I'm going to close my eyes and let me go up these stairs and float up these stairs. You don't even need to take steps. It's just you trusting, shining your light, being your true self is making you on the right path. And all you have to do is just turn around and be like, oh, there's the portal. I'm walking through. There's my true north. You're following your intuition. You don't need to see it to believe it. You just know it is coming. It is coming, collective. It is coming. This manifestations and abundance in all form is coming so quick. It's going to shock you. Like, I'm hearing like the shakes. Like, you're going to be like shaking, like, is this really happening? Like, is this really happening? And I'm hearing for spirit, like, spirit doesn't want you to know the timing, but the fact that you're trusting is very important. And I do have this here, and I just looked up and looked at it. I don't know why, but this star here, it's like your true north. You're shining the light. The light, okay? And there, look at that, the collective. That's so funny. Yeah, but I was just looking at this and noticed this. It just really was drawn, like, I was very drawn to this little star here. You are a star. And I'm hearing that song. It's like, I love just who you are. You know you are my favorite. You are a shooting star. That song, I don't know the rest of the lyrics, but I think it's Shooting Star by LMFAO. And it's like, you're my favorite. You're my shooting star. You are the wish fulfillment. The star card is wish fulfillment, and this wish fulfillment is coming in because you know your true north, and it is inevitable, collective. It's coming in quick, and it is inevitable. Let's get your next card here. I'm just going to move that over a little bit. Spirit, what do they need to hear, even though there's so many confirmations? Confirmation cards. Manifestations are coming in. Let's see here. We have soul family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Connecting yourself with people that are meant to be in your life that make you feel good. I'm hearing a partnership, like a relationship. 555 could be significant for you, or 55. And 10, which equals 1, which is a new energy, okay? And with this energy, it's like you are surrounding yourself with only a few people, but these people want the best for you. And you're connecting to these people. You are an energetic match, I'm hearing. Like some of you, this manifestation could be love, and this person is coming in. And like, I know it says family, but a partner could become your family. You could have children with this person. But there's something here with like you making waves with this person, and you're not scared to show. You're not scared to show it off. You're protective of it, but it's like you don't care who's around. You're just shining both of your lights. You are a power couple. I'm hearing like if you have a friendship recently that's like a new friendship, like this friendship is going to be very beneficial for you and connecting you to your soul and who you're meant to be and how you're meant to be. You don't need to rush this. It's coming in, collective. It is coming in, and it is coming in quickly. But you just don't know when. That's the thing. Like, it's coming in quickly, but it's going to be like a little surprise still. A lot of energy, a lot of very good energy coming in here. Okay, let's get your next card here. Spirit, what card? Oops. Okay, these two came out, so I am going to take both of these two. All right. So the first one we got is trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? So yes, trusting in your intuition, trusting in yourself. Two of these people actually have closed eyes and one of them is open. So it's like your third eye is open, but you're trusting. It's like you have this balance. It's like your 3D self is trusting and your 5D self is activated and connected, and your third eye is open and your light is shining. And then you're holding yourself and trusting, and you're in a cloak of invisibility. And I don't know why I'm channeling that, but it was 14:14 on the clock when I said that. This cloak of invisibility, I almost said invincibility. So I feel like this is an invincible cloak. Like you have this invincibility cloak on you rather than invisibility. And you're invincible right now. You're trusting, you're protected in your sleep, you're protected in your dreams. You are connected to the divine. Okay? You're connected to the divine in all realms, all dimensions. The mist was here, but it is now cleared. Okay? The mist is cleared and you're stepping forward into the light of prevailing. You are here and you are trusting. And the manifestations are going to come through regardless. Like nothing can stop you now. Nothing can stop you because you're so powerful, and it's like you're so connected to the divine, and it's all meant to be in divine timing. Okay, these candles are going crazy right now. And the last card we have is no way. Transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. Oh my god, and there's a cat here. Oh my gosh. Look at that. It looks just like how that cat's sitting. That is hilarious. I love the confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. But look at this. You've changed your DNA, I'm hearing. You are the goddess. You have transformed. You're sitting on your gold throne. Cats are very significant here for you. And your light is shining. And it is like you are stepping on your throne that you are deserving of. You've went through this desert behind you, this darkness, and now you're here at the top. And you changed your DNA. You changed things. You unlearned things. You unlearned things and you trusted in the universe. Now it is your time to sit on your throne and be divine. That is crazy how the cat, Crystal, looks literally just like the cat in this last card I pulled here. That is wild. I love that. That actually happened with the other pile as well, which is just beautiful confirmation. I love confirmation readings. I love when things are accurate, and it just makes me very happy that I am doing what I'm doing. And just as I am doing what I'm meant to do, you are going to do what you are meant to do as well. Keep on the path. You are trusting. You're doing everything you're meant to do. And I'm hearing a lot of you are doing this for your inner child. Like, you are doing this for your inner child, and that is a beautiful thing. You are becoming the person who your inner child would have felt safe with and proud of. You are confirmation. And you know what? I'm going to look up what the cat means spiritually on Google real quick, because this is just too much confirmation and I need an extra message. Oh, yes, the candle's going crazy. Cat. Okay. Okay, so spiritually, so it says spiritually, cats symbolize independence, intuition, mystery, and magic, acting as a guide to the unseen world, connecting us to our inner selves and offering protection. What did I say? You're very protected at this time. They represent balancing opposites like action and rest, and encouraging exploring the unknown, trusting instincts, confirmation, and finding spiritual healing through quiet solitude. Their presence, their presence often signifies a need for self-reliance, psychic awareness, and embracing personal freedom. Oh my goodness, yeah. You are literally commencing this journey and trusting, and you have the magic and you're listening to your intuition and you just know. Mystery and the unseen. So I just want to read this part first. It says, mystery and the unseen. Cats are guardians of hidden realms, connecting to the unknown and encouraging exploration, life's mysterious aspects. And then it says, protection and luck. In ancient Egypt, they were linked to the goddess Bastet, fertility and home. In other cultures, they bring good fortune. All right, and also in the bottom, I'm going to read this. It says, they teach patience and timing, waiting for the right moment to act, just like a hunter. So, yes, white cats is purity, peace, and tranquility as well. So with all of this energy here, collective, you have protection, you have peace, you're on the right journey, and nothing can stop you. Like, trust your intuition, and you trusting is magnifying this abundance to come in all forms. It is your time to shine, to be divine. Thank you so much for coming to this reading. This pile was a little bit shorter, honestly, but the confirmations are so clear. So I cannot, we cannot ignore those. I'm sending you so much light, so much love. I'm so excited for your true North Star to come in your journey to prevail. I'm sending you love, sending you light, and I hope to see you in the next reading, collective. Thank you so, so much. You are divinely protected, and you are spiritually guided, and you are trusting. All right. Thank you so much. Sending light your way. Talk to you later. Bye.